What's going on, everybody? Just wanted to drop another video real quick. I'm on my way back from the gym. It's like 8 o'clock in the morning, so I do my CrossFit workouts. Sometimes I do workouts at the house, and just to kind of get my mental and my physical kind of in line, get ready for the day. And then once I'm on my way back from the gym, this is my time to kind of, decompress a little bit. Not really decompress because it's in the morning, but kind of have a quiet time to think about what the plan is for the day if I haven't done it the night before. So like today, we have my virtual assistants that I am preparing for the day. We have a weekly call on Monday for my social media person, and then my exec admin person who handles everything. So now my social media person is pretty much good to go. Now it's just deciding, okay, what things do I need my admin guy to do today other than make calls, because he has a plan of action pretty much every day of what to do and what time to kind of normally do it. So we have certain times that we do calls. So we have him do the calls at a certain time, but then I'll give him other tasks to do. Like for instance, like yesterday, I got a request for bid from the city. Well, actually, it's a state bid. So it's, if you've ever seen one of these, they call them, I think, RFPs, or request for proposal. They're really long documents, real wordy, and all this other stuff. So I taught him a way to do it really, really fast to kind of extract the important information out of it, which will help me. So when he extracts that information, like what the bid is actually for, the location, the dates that the site visits are scheduled, point of contact, all kinds of stuff like that, scope of work, anything that he can find that's pertinent. And then he sends that stuff to me. But he also, what he does is those dates, those important dates, like the site visits and all that stuff, he goes into my calendar in the CRM, and he goes in and he sets my calendar so that, whether I go or not, I know it's on the calendar. Hey, this is when this is due, this is when that's due, this is when the site visit is, and everything like that. So if I decide to go, then I can just, it'll already be in my calendar. So that's one of the, kind of some of the things that I have him do. And then also I created a training plan for the virtual assistants that's coming on to my staffing solutions agency. And what I have him do now, what I'm having him do, is go through the course, also go through the training. Even though he's my virtual assistant, I'm getting him to go through the training as a virtual assistant from their perspective to see what, if there's any changes that I can make to make it a little bit better, a little easier to kind of to translate and to kind of comprehend from a virtual assistant point of view or perspective. Because from my perspective, I'm like, okay, well, they need to know this, they need to know that. So I'm going to say it that way, but being able to translate that and get that point across so that the virtual assistant can understand what's going on, I thought it was a very, definitely a good way to go. So I'm having him go through it now and then make pointers on, okay, let's change this, let's fix this, to help me put out a better product so that when the virtual assistants go through training, then, they'll have a better understanding of what it is that we need them to do as virtual assistants for cleaning business owners. So, that's something that I have them doing also. And then, as time goes on, I have other little things as I go through the day. I'll, reach out to them in Slack or in the CRM or whatever communication, that I use for my virtual assistants. I specifically use Slack for this specific situation, only because I have more virtual assistants that I'll be bringing in for the agency and for me, so I'm putting them on Slack. But if it was just probably like 4 or 5 or something like that, I would leave it on the CRM. but I just don't want to give that many people access to the CRM because they won't be my personal virtual assistants. But that's neither here or there. But you get the opportunity to kind of give them things to do. And if you don't have anything specifically for them to do, I just have them go through the daily checklist of what we have. You know, at this time you check emails, around this time you do cold calls, and you know, and so forth and so forth. And then we just do it that way. So that's my kind of my thought process when I'm going through the day, trying to figure out, okay, all right, what is my people going to do today? You know, do I have anything for them that I need them to prioritize over the other things throughout the day? So I'm about to pull into my neighborhood now. I'm blowing at the neighbors. Pull into my neighborhood now. You know, get ready, shower, all that other stuff, and get the day started. Get my espresso or tea, whatever one I decide to go with today. I'll know when I get there. But anyway, just a little bit of kind of inside, behind the scenes of the thought process that I go through, you know, on a day-to-day basis when it comes to, you know, dealing with my virtual assistants and just my day as a whole. Take the time, take the opportunity to kind of mellow out and kind of, you know, get your mental straight and also your physical. That'll give you the energy that you need, the drive that you need to get through the day. So with that being said, you guys have a blessed day. Keep grinding, and we'll catch you on the next one. All right.